Good evening. No, good day, everyone. It's just 4:30. Good day. Early stream. I'm planning to do other stuff during our regular streaming time. We'll get our 3 hours in now. Oh yeah, I need to wait until day, quote unquote.
So how would you explain it? Whether it pours for a week or the sun bakes our pates, we've always mud up to our ankles here.
You can't blame me for Beauclair's fickle weather.
Fickle weather! I've seen you! You empty your chamber pot in front of our shop each morn, so folks will dirty their boots, go to you to get them cleaned.
A far-fetched conspiracy theory, sirs.
I'll conspire to welt your bum with my belt. Come here!
Leave him alone.
Just who the spit are you?
His father.
A witcher, and I'd advise you to go back where you came from.
I thought witches defend men from monsters, not cheats from justice.
Need to talk to the boy.
You can chat to him all you like, after we tan his hide. So stand down.
Not gonna happen.
Won't it? Well, then we'll thrash you as well, which is all the same to me.
It's not allowed, that guy!
We'll break your legs, vagrants!
Teach you to help scofflaws and cheats.
Take him to the left!
All together, on 3!
Oh, Mumsy!
Well, that was embarrassing. Reset the timeline.
The brawl, who started it?
Oh, maybe I can play the victim now.
I'm investigating the beast, on the Duchess's orders.
Ah, yes. We've heard of you. And these men, what are they doing?
Obstructing my investigation.
Understood. Right. A few days in the clink ought to teach them not to impede official duchy business. Come on.
Go on, get losers.
You're very good with your fists, sir. Wouldn't be looking for work, would you? We'd make a fine duo.
Listen, I'm interested in a certain gentleman.
Oh, wait! Before we get to talking, please, take a seat.
But my boots are clean.
In this city, no boots are clean unless they just come off my stand. A seat, sir, please. So then, who was it you wanted to ask about?
One of your patrons. Tall, elegant black frock. Not from around here.
An arrival? Indeed. I hear a faint bell ringing. A modest sum might make it sing out loud and clear.
How much?
Let's say 500 crowns.
500?
Gotta be kidding me. What would you even do with that kind of coin?
Expand my venture. I'm sure you can imagine. Have a proper stand with a big sign. I want a new box too. New polishes, new brushes. And if I've enough coin left, I'll buy a share in a launderer's. Get wastewater for free.
Got it all planned out.
I should think so. Capital is all I require.
I mean, well, he's doing it for his business. I can accept that.
Alright, let's see if we can't figure something out.
Fine. Give him the 500.
Ah, see? I knew we'd clinch it.
Fine. Guess I can agree to that.
1,000 thanks. I shan't forget it. Now to the matter at hand. I know the fellow you seek, though I don't know his name. A steady patron, gets his boots cleaned every few days. He's very good to me. Always pays me a premium.
Know where I might find him?
No, but you could wait here. Perhaps he'll stop by.
Don't have the time for that. Sure you don't know where to find him? Or maybe notice which direction he came from?
When I clean boots, sir, I do not look up to see where folk come from. I clean.
It seems you're having a rough go of it.
Oh, you're here. Feeling better?
I am, thank you. The local necropolis. The air does wonders for me. Now, if I might intercede, I dare say I've the right question to ask. Young man, you see this vial? One drop added to your boot polish will help you wipe even the most encrusted boot clean as the dome of St. Lebioda's Cathedral. With it, you will serve 3 times as many patrons at a fraction of the effort, and piles more coin. I'm prepared to give you this vial if you tell me where the man we seek lives.
But you won't hurt him, will you? The gentleman's art, true, but he's kind.
In point of fact, he's a friend. Yet we had a falling out of sorts and would like to straighten matters out.
I leave his boots at the door of a house near the port. The door is red, but I do not know if the gentleman lives there.
Worth checking. Might happen on a lead.
Would you let me scrape the dirt off your kickers before you go? With all due respect, sirs, your boots could stand a cleaning.
Thank you. Perhaps later.
Handled that kid pretty well.
Finding the right approach.
It can only be
That's
one.
the trick to dealing with children.
Yeah, saw that.
Turn to the hermit
Meaning
and have him
the right
judge your
thing
deeds.
to bribe them with.
Oh, did I show an act of generosity by giving way too much money? Huh. Alright. Well, we can do that. What's the closest one? Just this cave here?
Come
Whose
on,
horse is
Roach.
that? There's another horse. Must have been bandits that I beat at some point. Put that sword in my house. But the question is, where do I want it? I was thinking at where the shields are at. The sword is a bit more unique. Maybe I should have it where I put the sword I won in the Gwen tournament instead, and put the Gwen sword on next to the shield.
You have proven the 5 chivalric virtues dwell in your heart.
Mean the sword's mine? I can dive in and take it?
The sword deserves the hand of a master. You must prove your skills are worthy through combat atop the water's surface.
Cool power.
Are you ready?
Anytime.
Then draw your blade.
Oh shit. Oh my god, he's a wizard. Does that mean I'm allowed to use spells as well? What the fuck? just wanna place the turret. Come on, man. I'm not allowed to cast Igni. Here we go. Maybe I wasn't full stamina.
Proven worthy of wielding the blade, beyond all doubt.
Oh my god, what if he is the sword? Then disappears as the sword comes up.
Behold, your Arendite.
Lancelot's sword?
We've met before.
Certainly. The hermit admitted he knew you.
Oh, hello.
Remember?
The Lady of the Lake.
It is I. Forget not that you are a man right and honorable, devoted to doing good. And for these reasons you received the blade. Now bear it.
Shame I can't because I lose out on my Witcher
this
bonus.
time you shall not lose it.
Very cool. Head on that.
Just wonderful.
Oh. Embodiment of the 5 virtues unlocked. An achievement. Alright, is this sword special? Each blow generates charges, which increases the sword damage by 10%. Charges are lost over time or when receiving damage. A fully charged sword always deals critical hit damage. Killing a foe with a fully loaded sword will expend its charge to a permanent increase their weapon's damage. It is increased by 0 to a maximum of 10 minus to a maximum of 10 to increasing along with your character level. Oh, alright. Killing opponents restores vitality. The amount of vitality restored equals to 1% maximum vitality for each element of the set worn. Currently the amount is 0%. Relic. Huh. Wait, how many parts do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I think we got a mask as well. Yeah, that's a part of the set. Cool. Nice that there are non-Witcher sets as well. Let's see, alright, we need to wait. Still gotta wait 2 days apparently. But I'll put in the source for now, so I don't accidentally sell them later. Yeah, I'd love to use that sword if I wasn't running a casting set, a sign set. Maybe with the heavy strikes builds. Could have been an option. I don't remember what the it's over here. Oh, nothing special. Oh yeah, it was that's mine. What was I thinking? Yeah, I don't remember if the Ursine set had like an important set bonuses for a heavy strike build. I remember... Do I remember? E-Boomer. Nice. Working on the stables. Was something with the Quen? Like it buffed the Quen? Sign. Ah, perfect. Here, Arendite can rest. I would like to have the sword Can I put another sword here? Yeah, I can. Very nice. That guard is so cool, I really like it. Guard on the sword above. Huh, here's the armor stand. And another weapon rack. Oh, more armor stands. I need to find that merchant that sells paintings. And put on some matching ones. Is Grandma still waiting in there? She is.
My stomach growls like an angry wolf.
That time my worker's not getting fed. That's not how I run this place.
A man who dare not down some red is a man whose wives like to thump his head.
They had the worst rhymes. What were we fixing? We're fixing the stables and the garden? Man, we have a lot of workers. Bad I'm not paying them.
Go up to any knight and shout, "The beast!" You'll smell this.
Well, they are getting paid, but I'm not paying them personally. The Duchess is paying for them.
Them while they're hot.
Red door. One the bootblack mentioned.
Enter the toy shop.
Won't budge. Gotta break it down.
You might just as well stand out in the street, pound on a drum and holler, "Detlef, I'm coming for you." A bit more finesse, I implore you.
Let's hear your idea.
Give me a moment.
Nice. Ever consider becoming a burglar? Skill like that'd come in awful handy.
I considered it briefly, but ultimately concluded it would be terribly dull. Come.
He here? Sense him.
No, he's not here, but he was here recently. His scent is still strong.
Let's look around.
Search the toy shop using your witcher senses.
Old toy. No use to anyone. Shame. Must have brought someone joy sometime. Attic. Let's go. So this is his nest.
Picture of a woman.
Need to look around. Woman's likeness. Bit smudged. Is his lover?
I don't rightly know.
Reminds me of someone.
Who?
Rocks ever
Not
killed?
sure. Can't help feeling I've seen that face before, though.
He did say that Brox was important to him.
Detlef van der Eretain, you do not know us, but we know you to be a vampire. We know also of your weakness for the wench they call Renowed. Now you know this. We shall chain her down and let rats feed on her. We shall flay the skin from her flesh. Yet you can save her. You need but travel to Beauclair, where you shall slay 5 men in the manner we prescribe. You must complete the killing in 3 days. Fail, and the next letter you receive will contain a memento of your failure. Your beloved's finger.
There you have it. Proof positive Detlav killed not of his own accord. A blackmailer sunk his claws into him.
Any idea what it could be? Detlav have any enemies?
Indeed. Detlav gains foes occasionally, but they never live long.
One might have managed to evade him.
Possible in theory, but I know of none. It would have to be someone devilishly dangerous. As you well know, having faced Detlav yourself, whoever it is someone new.
Who's Renowed?
His one-time lover. The sole human woman with whom he was very close. Because she accepted him. With her aid and care, he found a place for himself in this hostile world. She began the work that I strive to continue.
Ever meet her?
Never had the pleasure, alas. She deserted him a time before he came round to save me, though he always claimed she'd gone missing.
Take it you have your doubts.
I know humans better than he does. Their capacity to be disloyal, dishonest. I also know she took her things. Not something one associates with the kidnapped, or those who disappear against their will. I'll save you the trouble of asking. No, I don't know why she left. I can, however, hazard a guess that Detlav grew angry one day, showed another, more monstrous side. Detlav's anger could frighten anyone off, though most who see it get no chance to flee.
Detlav have trouble letting go, accepting that she'd left him?
Is that so hard to believe? Do you know no humans who've struggled with just such a thing? And Detlav is so much more emotional than most humans. Not only was she his beloved, his lover, his mate, she was a member of his pack. And one never leaves one's pack voluntarily.
Even if Renowed did abandon him that time, looks like someone's actually kidnapped her this time.
Hard to argue with that. And hard to foresee what he's prepared to do to free her, get her back.
He's prepared to kill, that's clear.
As would you be for Yennefer. He kills for he cares for her deeply. And that blood, those individuals, they mean nothing to him.
Yeah, I get it now. He's out to rescue a female from his pack.
Exactly.
Right, so someone's blackmailing him. We know that. Still have no idea who. Need to look around some more. Tools were used recently. Detlav unwind by fixing toys between murders.
Really now, Geralt, must you?
Look, slips of paper, name on each. Count Crespi, Count Dulac, Milton de Peyrac-Peyrin, Count Delacroix.
Detlav's victims, one and all. But that's not his hand.
Must have come from whoever wrote the letter. All of it written using the same ink. See the color? Ink was dyed with cinnabarite. Rare mineral, pretty much found only in
Nazaire, but I fear it means very little. Anyone could have imported such ink.
Fair enough. Still worth remembering.
Look, this slip is stained.
With wine. Not much to go on either, especially not in Beauclair.
Perhaps. Yet perhaps also worth remembering.
Blackmailer. Kinda curious who it could be.
Why is that?
Regis. Somebody kidnapped a vampire's lover. Bold to begin with. Now they're forcing the vampire to kill. A vampire you yourself insisted no murderer. Blackmailer's skilled. Someone special.
Astute. Now that I think of it, I'm beginning to wonder if...
It's not one of your kind? Another vampire?
Precisely. The plot thickens.
Just a hypothesis. Wouldn't set my heart on it till we know more.
Right you are.
Let's sum up what we know. Seems Detlav's being blackmailed. Someone's been feeding him his victims' names.
All noted down using one and the same Nazaire ink, and not in his handwriting.
Not much.
But enough to ascertain Detlav's innocence, clearly.
Actually, it is. Detlav's being manipulated. Some lunatics turned him into a tool, making him kill.
So it would seem. But this illuminates a path of action for us. We must find Renowed, render the blackmail senseless. The lunatic or ticks will thus lose hold on Detlef.
That's one idea. Could be worth a shot. But what about Detlef? He gonna go on killing while I'm out searching for his lover?
He will not. I shall convince him to stay his hand. Assure him you're a friend seeking to help. I'll await him here. He's sure to return sooner or later.
Think he'll listen?
He will.
Ought to wait with you, maybe.
No, he'll sense you from a mile off. Simply fail to appear. I'd better stay alone. You must trust me on this.
Fine. Need to report to the Duchess first.
So be it. We'll await you here. Detlef and I both.
Eviction notice. Wine is sacred.
Enough said.
But a few drops of wine, and lo and behold, I see better. Vivat Nostra Ducata!
Certainly. We have, I think we have one side quest remaining as well. Should do that. Should get a pause in this story.
Truly, to send a witch.
Drink!
I mean, I could technically have pause right now. I could do it, but I want to do a bit more before we take a break from the main story. Do that other one.
Geralt of Rivia, Master Witcher.
I was not mistaken. You arrived and trouble followed soon after.
Step aside. Got a matter for the Duchess.
At last, Witcher. We've been on tenterhooks. Did you catch Milton's killer?
Case is more serious than we thought. The beast? I couldn't kill it. Didn't manage.
We sent you after a monster, and you return with nothing? We are very disappointed.
Thanks for letting me finish.
Situation's not quite that simple. Beast's a powerful vampire.
Is this a problem? Is it too much for a witcher? A monster slayer?
Shut
But
up.
everyone knows how to end a vampire. Draw him by trick into sunlight. Or arm yourself with ample garlic and drive a stake through its heart.
Yeah.
Garlic's useless against vampires. Sun and stakes don't hurt him either. Those methods, pure invention. Only work in legends and fables.
And buckthorn? When I was a child, Grandmama Ademarta always claimed buckthorn drives off vampires.
Silver sword's your best option for keeping them at bay. But it won't get the job done, because only a higher vampire can truly kill another of its kind.
Excuses. Ha! Your Grace, I shall assemble a battue. Bring the matter to its end at once. The Witcher need but tell us where to find this monster.
Whoa, this is work for a Witcher, not for your guardsmen.
Yet when a Witcher fails, my guardsmen must step in. I'll take my best. 40 hardened veterans. No vampire can stand up to that.
Yeah.
40, 50, 100, doesn't matter. Won't make any difference against him.
You have not seen my guardsmen in action.
Can they fight fog? Hit a target that moves faster than the wind?
How? What creature can do such things?
Creatures like this one. Higher vampires, we call them. Each one's a little different. Unique or exceptional, you might
So
say.
I'm not gonna say it's getting
Some
manipulated
transform into
by
giant
another
bats.
person.
Others communicate with animals, command them.
We're not gonna try to
Yet
humanize
all
the
are still
vampire.
brainless beasts.
Dead wrong. Thinking of lesser vampires. Alps, Ekamaras, Catacans, for instance. They're ruled by instinct, sure. Attack anything that smells of blood. Higher vampires? They think. They employ reason.
Monsters driven by reason. A curious contention. What, then, do you intend to do?
It's way beyond being some monster. This is a powerful being that's walked the world for centuries.
Yeah, impossible. If so great is their power, why have they not killed or enslaved us all?
Don't usually meddle in our matters. Mostly stay out of our way because they don't care about humans one way or the other.
And they do not fear we shall wipe them out one day.
They'd probably be pretty amused if you asked them that. They're well aware of their strength.
Then what can we do? Do you have a plan?
Try to talk to him. That's our best bet.
I cannot believe this. Her Grace summons a witcher to kill a monster. Instead, he wishes to chat with it. Ha.
Know what I'm doing. His lover was kidnapped. He's being blackmailed.
Finally, we get to that
Blackmail?
point.
Be so kind as to explain how a vampire might be blackmailed.
Higher vampires? They're like us, motivated by emotions, not instinct. Not only are they intelligent to an extreme, they're emotionally rich, capable of feeling many things, even love. This one fell in love with a woman, a human, and he'll do anything to keep her from harm.
You do not, I trust, suggest we let Milton's killer go free. Or wait until it murders again. We must render it harmless as quickly as possible.
Which is why that's my aim now, to prevent further attacks. Vampires only half the problem. Blackmailers at fault chiefly. Kidnap the woman to control the vampire.
And what do you propose to do?
I'll find the blackmailer, free the vampire's lover.
You were to destroy him, not help him.
No one else should die. That's most important. As soon as the woman's safe, he'll have no more reason to kill.
I admit to being swayed, Witcher. You may be right. Do you know anything about the blackmailer?
Got one lead. A few scraps of paper. Blackmailer wrote the names of the vampire's victims on them. One of them stained. A drop of wine, looks like. So damn little to go on.
You've no idea how wrong you are, my dear. Send for the ducal sommelier. Hop, hop! In Tucson, wine is sacred. Here there is no such thing as a drop of wine, or stains therefrom. They are stains from a drop of Est, Ervelus, Fiorano.
Your Grace wished to see me?
Witcher, show him the paper scrap. Benoit, can you determine which wine made this stain?
It's named after a glass of wine.
Yes. The west bank of the Sarre too. That's rather obvious. Aged in barrels of Beauclair oak. Hue, deep burgundy. Clarity, high. It's simple.
Holy
Sarre,
shit.
the 1269 vintage.
That's impossible. The wine is produced at Castel Ravello, especially and exclusively for the ducal table. Perhaps some Sonreal was stolen. We must go to the vineyard, see if there's not been an incident.
Sonreal. Never heard of it.
It's highly unlikely you've ever had a chance to partake of it. As I said, it is only ever served to the ducal family.
Didn't stop it from ending up on that scrap of paper. Unless your Grace's sommelier is mistaken.
In matters of wine, Benoit is never mistaken. If he says it's Sonreal, it is Sonreal. We must ride to Castel Ravello at once. Discover what has happened.
Wait. Your Grace wants to go with me? Out of the question.
I hope you do not suppose we will sit on our ducal hiney and do nothing while our duchy is in grave danger.
Your Grace, what you propose is far too dangerous. The Witcher should go alone.
It pleases me to see you gentlemen finally agree on something. But I've made my decision. We shall go, accompanied by the best possible escorts. You, Captain, and Geralt. We will travel incognito. We've no wish to give the court any reason to gossip. For the duration of this mission, I release you from your obligation to adhere to court protocol. In short, from now on, I am Anna Henrietta, not your Grace.
Yes, Your Grace. Witcher, are you ready?
Yeah, ready to go.
Excellent. Give me a moment. I must don something more appropriate and concealing. Then we will be off.
Achievement unlocked. Playing house. Use all available options for developing Corvo Bianca. Oh. Our upgrades are done.
This vampire, have you ever faced its sort before?
I have.
How did it end? Did you kill it?
Didn't have to fight him. Hadn't killed anyone.
Have you ever heard of anyone defeating such a vampire?
Know of a man who defeated one, sure, but he didn't manage to kill it. Ultimately, only another vampire can kill a vampire.
But you can keep them wounded for a very, very long time, like hundreds of years. As long as they don't get resurrected by another vampire. Or regenerate.
Panthers have attacked the wagon! We must help!
Stay back, Your Grace! We shall see to this! Help! Save us!
Panthers? That's cats.
Done. Time to move on.
If not for you, we'd have been done for.
They were fortunate
Thank
we
you.
happened by.
You saved our lives.
Hooray!
Tell me more about this vineyard. Castel Ravello.
It's the best in Oltusa. An old master of the winemaking trade runs it. Fabrizio.
He trustworthy?
He's held his post for years. There's never been a problem. Till now. I wish to know your thoughts, Geralt. The Sonreal stain, how did it wind up on the paper? Is someone from the vineyard blackmailing the vampire?
Could be a servant. Could be the steward. Could be the wine was just stolen from the estate.
We shall know when we arrive. It's not far now.
Gonna fast travel here, you know.
Whoa!
Keep calm. Start no brawls.
Captain de la Tour, we did not expect any visitors from the palace. How are affairs at court?
Doubtless you've heard of the Beast of Beauclair. Well, we've our hands full. Especially since the rogue last attacked in the palace gardens.
I trust Her Illustrious Highness was not harmed.
Kind of you to ask, Master Fabrizio. I am well.
Your Grace? We were not warned. I shall order the salon prepared at once.
That won't be necessary. As you can see, we are not here on an official visit.
Naturally. Might I ask then what has brought you to Castel Ravello?
This is an inspection. We've got questions. You'll answer them.
And who are you, sir, to speak to me this way?
This is Geralt of Rivia, a witcher. He has come to Toussaint on my personal invitation.
Which is to say...
Which is to say, I expect you to treat him with the utmost respect.
Of course, Your Grace.
Did you hear that, Witcher? Fabrizio will be delighted to answer your every question.
Want to talk about San Real?
I am at your service.
Some of this wine might have been stolen. Just a suspicion we have, but any burglaries lately?
Burglaries? Not to my knowledge. And a few days past I took stock of the inventory. All was accounted for. The barrels lie safely in the cellar, I assure you.
Who hauls the barrels to the palace?
We've our own garrison. Guards who have served here for years and would answer with their heads for the wine.
We'll not get anywhere asking questions, I see. It's a waste of time.
Your Grace?
Nice high heels.
How am I to understand this?
Master Fabrizio, we have proof someone's gained access to San Real. Someone who should not have, which means one of two things. Either you lie to our face, or you are an idiot who has had wine stolen from under his nose and not even realized it. In either case, you shall answer for it.
But...
Silence! And listen. I shall inspect the barrels in person, thus giving you time to reflect. When I return, I expect to hear answers. Remind me, where is the San Real stored?
In the main cellar, around the corner. I'll show you.
I shall find it. Give me the key to the cellar and wait here.
Oh, of course, Your Grace. Here it is.
Come, Witcher.
We shall wait here, Master Fabrizio.
What if Fabricio's blackmailing the vampire? Considered that?
He has his flaws, but I would never suspect him of such a thing. He's been very loyal. He owes all he has to me. His father frittered away the family fortune. He left his son an encyclopedic knowledge of wine. That is all. Fabrizio lived as a beggar until I appointed him steward of Castel Ravello. Only then did he come into his own.
So where do we start?
Let us see if all the barrels are present. Here's the inventory ledger.
Very cool.
Vintner's log. Fermentation completed with no complications. Tapped above sediment line. Here it is. Barreling. Everything lines up at first glance. Neatly and thoroughly documented.
Then we must follow our other lead. Benoit said the stain came from the 1269 vintage. Let's find it.
Oh boy. Alright, I'm gonna guess it's the one over here. Oh, I'm good.
Est. Think everyone and their mother's heard of this wine.
Among the best in the world. Castel Ravello is famous for it.
Alright, how do we tap this? Oh, we need San Real, not just any. Evolus?
Evolus. I like it. Quite dry.
An excellent wine. You've good taste.
Only one left to check.
Got Pomino over here.
That won't do.
Fiorano. Dandelion's favorite. Adores it.
Ah, yes. That sophisticated palate of his.
On the second floor then? No, wrong year.
San Real. 1270 vintage.
That's the wrong year. Keep looking.
Oh my god, woman, move! Blocking the way. Oh, still wrong year.
San Real. Barrels are dated 1268.
Close, but not quite the right year.
It's gotta be here then.
Right here. 1269. What now?
Let's see if any barrels are empty.
Wanna open them?
For now, a knock will suffice. If you hear a hollow thud, we will have found what we seek.
Full. This one's full too.
What about the middle one?
This one's full too.
Wait, are the middle ones like empty, like there's not actually a barrel there?
Full. This one's full too.
Well, that's
Looks like all the barrels are full. Dead end, I'm afraid.
Full they are.
anticlimactic.
The question is, are they full of San Real? Grab a tap and a hammer. We shall open them one by one and taste.
Ready. We can start. Ready.
Step aside.
Alright, woman. You tell me what it tastes like.
So?
Those hints of spice. Distinctive. This is San Real.
I think this one is fake. So did they put the cork there when they want to Aha!
Revolting, bitter plonk.
Could have gone sour while aging.
Impossible. This is not wine. This is contaminated refuse that should never have made it into a barrel. The fact that it did was no accident, I'm sure.
Master Fabricio. Let's see what he has to say about it.
Master Fabricio, I am very disappointed.
But, Your Grace, I...
You are a step away from losing your head. Speak the truth and you might yet keep it.
I admit it. I sold a barrel of San Real. I beg you to forgive me.
Why did you do it?
I couldn't resist. The sum they offered, it was enormous. I gave in.
Is what I provide not enough?
I wished to buy back my family's estate. For here, nothing is truly mine. I've a roof over my head, ample food to eat, but what is a nobleman without land of his own? I shall tell you everything, if you agree to show me mercy.
Who'd you sell the wine to?
A few weeks past at the pheasantry, a rich nobleman approached me. He called himself a diplomat, well connected at court. He suggested we embark on an enterprise. Some of his clients had offered dizzying sums for even a drop of San Real. He was to serve as intermediary.
This man's name?
He never revealed it. He was tall, black-haired, and spoke with a foreign lilt. He claimed to hail from Sintra.
I've no Sintrian aristocrat at court.
Really thought nobody'd find out.
I was a fool. Very foolish. I beg you, your grace, you must forgive me.
Wine itself, how'd you hand it over?
We met under the cover of darkness in the ruins of Fort Astre. A dozen or so men came to collect. Armed men. The kind that stink of trouble. I had hauled the barrel there. They transferred it to their cart, and we went our separate ways.
That's it? That the last you ever saw of them?
That is to say, a few days passed. A messenger arrived. He said they wished to buy another barrel and, well, I've prepared it. Have it ready to deliver.
That's enough. Know all we need to know.
Your Grace, I beg your forgiveness.
Get out of my sight.
Out of my
Captain,
mind.
have your men take Master Fabrizio to the dungeon. He must answer for his crime. High treason the charge. What now, Witcher?
Unlucky.
We set a trap. Need to catch the wine thieves. Sintrian noble could be our blackmailer. Next, transport. I'll take it to Fort Astra. Damien and his soldiers will cover me.
For once, I agree with you. We will do as you say. Let me know when you are ready.
Was there something? Yeah, there was that side quest, but we can add it later.
See no reason to wait. Let's get going.
We will set out now. Position ourselves before you arrive. You take the cart and meet us there.
Fine. When the handoff begins, watch for my signal.
A few hours later, ruins of Fort Astre.
Relax. Now we wait.
Relax, man, you're too tense.
Ah, our favorite vintner.
I got some common ruffians.
It's not him.
Schluck. Is it go time? Let's go. Well. Death by my own wanton of destruction. Well, yes. I didn't know that was a secret we kept.
Is it just me, or did we agree you'd wait for my signal?
That was the plan, but...
Great shot. Good thing you reacted. Can't say how that would have ended otherwise.
At your service. It was a good fight. We managed to capture one of the scoundrels.
Let's ask him a few questions. Come on.
Witcher, a moment. I was wrong about you.
True, you were.
Don't need to like each other. Just gotta do our jobs.
If that's how you wish to treat it. At any rate, I see the effort you put forth. And I appreciate it. Let us go to her grace. She awaits nearby.
Not at all surprised. Expected she'd want to oversee this personally.
The Master's eye fattens the calf. You're beginning to understand that, I see. This prisoner of yours, bring him to me. We must ask him some questions.
Jesus, what was that noise?
Captain, do the honors.
Who sent you?
His name is Dog. They say he plowed your mother. Once again, who sent you? Your nun's lover. They call it...
Wait. If he doesn't wish to speak, he needn't. I can think of several other ways he can be helpful.
Can you just
I'm certain
him?
the Witcher will need bait to lure the beast of Beauclair.
What?
Sure can. Fresh out.
In that case, he's all yours.
Captain, have your men find me a strong rope. Kind that won't snap when we hang this fellow from a tree.
Rope?
Live bait. Great for monsters, provided they catch the scent of its blood. But I'll see to that.
What? No. Crikey, no! Don't let him!
Crikey!
Stop screaming. Save your strength. Got a long night ahead of you.
No! Don't let him! I'll talk!
Barrels. Where were you gonna take them?
I don't know.
Captain, need that rope after all.
I truly don't know. Hornet's the leader, only he ever knew where to go. But he lies over there, dead. That one. The first barrel went to a warehouse at the port. But where this one was bound, I don't know. I speak true. You must believe me.
Who hired you?
He'll kill me.
Oughta be worried about me right now. Who is he?
Go on, man. Spit it out. The Cintrian. That is what they call him. I've never seen him, but I know he mustered the men for this caper. That's what they said, that we were working for the Cintrian. I don't know anything else. I swear it.
Take him away. Throw him in the dungeon. He shall await trial there.
Why do they call him the Cintrian?
Captain, we ride to town. Gather your men and seek out the Cintrian. Someone else must have seen him, must know of him.
Yes, Your Grace. I'll report to the palace as soon as I learn anything.
I shan't return to the palace. Our mission has not yet ended. The Witcher and I will await you at the guard post near the port.
Let's go to town.
Ah, we're leveling fast now.
He's late.
Relax, he'll come.
There's something I'd like to know. How can you be so damned calm?
Mutations.
Side effect of my mutations. We Witchers rarely get the jitters.
What if something has happened to him?
Captain seems like a man who can take care of himself.
Perhaps he can, but this Cintrian appears to be no common bandit. He managed to steal ducal wine from under my guardsman's noses. We only learned of it through a fortunate coincidence. And it was he who specified the victims for the vampire. One must be exceptionally confident to blackmail such a monster.
Still don't know this Centrion's behind the kidnapping and blackmail. Might have just handled the theft of the wine.
Even if it's so, he then sold the wine to the blackmailers. As I see it, that makes him an accomplice.
Need to find the Centrion, whether or not he's responsible for the murders. Even if none of it's his doing, he could still know our blackmailer's identity. Besides, it's one thing to know who ordered the killings. Other thing entirely, and just as important, is why they... Someone's coming.
It's me. Knock on wood, I'll be limited bug now. What do you think about that?
Captain, why so long? We expected you hours ago.
This Centrion does not work alone. We are fighting an organization, not one man. Bandits attacked us, not a small force either. One of my boys has a broken arm, another a shattered knee, lamed for life.
Nice
And
elite
the word on the
veteran group you
street is
got
there's
there.
a hefty bounty on your head, Geralt.
Used to it. Not the first time I've been hunted.
Must you always? Now, the port warehouse where the wine was delivered, we identified it, then learned who had hired it out. This proved to be a beggar, a stand-in. We found him. He admitted all. A man had paid him to sign the lease, a man he met while begging outside the pheasantry. There, fate lent us a hand. A waitress recalled spilling wine on a nobleman who spoke with a Centrion accent.
What did he look like?
Her description was not helpful. Handsome, well-dressed, with a beard. No distinguishing marks. This could be anyone.
Oh my god,
But she
Emir von
remembered his
Emeren.
female companion very well, as she recognized her. On the Centrion's arm was Cecilia Bellant.
Who?
The singer. I've heard of her. She's said to be gifted. Fairy.
The same. We went to her home immediately. Cecilia was not there, but we questioned her servants. A chambermaid claimed Cecilia is to meet a Centrion gentleman tonight. She'd invited him to a reception mounted by the Mandragora.
The Mandragora? What's that?
A club. An affiliation of local artists. Painters, sculptors, troubadours and dancers.
Never heard of it.
They exude mystique. Consciously, I think. Behaving like an exclusive cabal. Artistic elites. Every now and again they mount soirees. Only wealthy patrons are invited. All arrive in elaborate masks, then drink and flirt.
Fucking shit.
Gotta nab the Centrion. Seems we have to go to that get-together.
You read my mind, Witcher. I shall gather my men, surround the establishment. Not a mouse will squeeze through.
Out of the question. If the Centrion truly does have men about the city, he will find out and escape once again.
Duchess is right. Need to be careful. Best go there, blend in with the crowd.
Precisely what we shall do.
We, Your Grace.
Geralt and I. In that sort of company, the Witcher could use my help.
Where's the event gonna be held?
Mandragora always assembles at the same place. A residence in Oatville.
Again.
It's a very distinguished district. Geralt, you must don appropriate attire.
Knew it. Call
then
it.
meet me in Oatville, in Mountebank Alley.
Call it. God damn it. Actually, it's not like I have like paper in my pocket or something. Yeah. Why did he unignite the candle? Hold on. Put on clothes. Henrietta would consider appropriate for a soiree. Yeah, I'll do that. Super happy. Ah, no, and this. Papers. Crazy. I have these like pockets on my What is this called? Sweater? It's kind of like a sweater, but there's like a chain in the middle. This. And there's like pockets here at the belly. Like a hoodie. And one of those pockets are like
time is no cock.
paper that was there when it was in the laundry. So it's all just crumpled up.
Mama says that if someone's really, but I mean really.
Is that not this girl with the price on his
Madden? John Madden. Ow. Rude boy. Alright, Nevin.
Didn't look like locals. Damien's right. I'm a hunted man.
Here in Beauclair, all right and fair.
That's me, I guess. What if I change, what if I get a shave and change my hairstyle?
Think you can do whatever you...
Let's see. Where is my house? I recall it being on this side here somewhere, but I guess I was wrong. Wait, where did I arrive? Here it is. Yeah, this is where it came from, I think. Like at the very start. The bridge place. Ah, we came from the north, of course we did. We couldn't come from the south. Sounds so upset, I might attack you. Oh, very nice. Much better. If you want to nap there, he may. As long as he doesn't get a cold. Welcome to the Corvo Bianca garden. Here you will find plants. You need to create dyes to change the color of gear which you set. Any plants you pick will grow back after a certain time. Ah, nice. So red, white and yellow. And more yellow. More white. Purple. Green, I guess ribleaf is for. If I just take all of this, can I replant? I cannot. Oh well, very cool. Ah, there's more. Alright. Greenhouse. Welcome to the greenhouse. Oh, so this is a greenhouse. I thought you need like glass around it and stuff. Here you will find the herbs you need to create mutagens or change their colors. Any herbs you pick will grow back after a certain time. Blue lotus. Winter cherry. Nasir basil. Can I put the here? I cannot. Yeah. Oh, we can only have one trophy per place. All right. made me realize. I don't think there's been we haven't had a race in this place, have we?
Renovations coming along all right, Barnabas Basil?
Superbly, sir. General refurbishment has been completed, and I took the liberty of adding 2 racks, each upon which you might hang weapons and armor, if you've some pieces you'd like to display. Likewise, I have prepared a few spots in which new paintings might be hung. In other news, the laborers dusting out the cellar have made a most unusual discovery.
Oh?
I believe it's something you'll wish to see.
If you say I should see it, I'll go see it right now, BB.
What's in the cellar?
Strange. Something behind this wall, I think. A laboratory. Must have been an alchemist at one time.
In the lab, you can transform mutagens taken from monsters into basic versions. For example, you can turn Great Mutagen into Lesser Mutagen. You can upgrade basic mutagens into their more powerful versions using the alchemy panel. If you find the right formula, you can also change mutagens' colors. Nice. Oh, we can restock. Nice. Julius Van Gaav's letter. Remember, find this letter. My name is Julius Van Gaav, and if you are reading these words, I am surely long dead. As befits one of my station and familiar connections, I was sent to study at Barnard, same school for mages. Yet I was never to complete those studies. For the entire duration of my life, magic held but a weak hold over a soul ravished by a passion for organic alchemy. It was to that the most wondrous of sciences I dedicated the most beautiful years of my life. And the table beside which you now must surely stand is the fruit of those labors of love. You are a fellow lover of alchemy. I hazard to guess you will be filled with rapture to behold my discovery. If, however, the marvelous science is unknown to you, please heed my advice. Drop this letter, step away from the table, and never return. Practice of alchemy by amateurs can lead to injury and even death. If you did not drop this letter after the last paragraph, you are no stranger to alchemy. Thus, I shall now reveal to you a few brief words, the fundaments of the alchemy table I designed. Leaving aside all necessary details, my chief discovery consists of the formula and tools allowing for the transmutation of mutagens, taking from the monsters into mutagens of the more common sort. I know this sounds highly unlikely, but I have proven with utmost certainty that this is possible. The workings of these transmutations are simple. One must simply make use of the table which I have designed. An expert in the arcane art of alchemy, you certainly already know your way around such devices. If you are but an amateur, a member of hoi polloi who has been by accident wandered to this abandoned place, back away, lest your ignorance do you grievous harm. You are surely asking yourself why I hid my discovery from the world, why I did not share my formulae with the community of alchemists. Well, let us say I have forever been regarded as eccentric, aloof, and I have always believed it is pure chance and not men themselves that determine destiny. Furthermore, I have never sired offspring and have no desire to entrust my opus to a mere acquaintance. I thus concluded the best solution was to hide my table and trust that chance will, if my fear is correct, bring a man here who shall know how to make use of it, whom it shall delight, and to whom it will prove of great use. Whether I am right or wrong, time will tell. Use my gift wisely and fare you well. Julius Van Gaav, Alchemist. All right. Oh, look at that. My wine. Many barrels. Alright, let's head out and talk to BB.
Renovations coming along all right?
I am delighted to inform... You must forgive me my temerity, sir, but I thought, with all the work on Corvo Bianca completed, and with the estate looking more beautiful than ever, it might be appropriate to commemorate the moment.
Sure, why not?
During the tidying that preceded the renovations, I came across a bottle of Sapramento, the 1250 vintage. I cannot say by what miracle it survived, but it is here, and we've course to open it today. And then he ran straight into the crowd, burning bouquet in hand. All thought it a part of the performance, so they only laughed, even when the decor began to catch fire. It was not until the flames engulfed Baron Mahevkin's beard that folk began to realize something was amiss and went to put out the fires.
Sounds like Monsieur Bolius and Madame Nina threw some first-rate balls here.
It was so. In this regard, Baron Rossel was decidedly more reserved.
So tell me, Barnabas Basil, what's the wine situation like here? Am I gonna produce any this year?
This year is out, I fear, sir. Last autumn, a fungus destroyed all the vines. Baron Rossel had new ones planted, but it will be some time before they start bearing fruit. Assuming that is, the fungus does not reappear.
That'd be bad. This Sapramento got me dreaming. It's amazing.
Isn't it, though? Allow me to top you off, sir. There.
Thanks.
Let's complete it.
I do not know how I will ever repay you, Witcher.
Don't expect to be paid. Hope you're feeling better, that's all.
Oh, yes, I feel my strength returning thanks chiefly to Barnabas Basil's care.
Horrible ordeal you endured. Glad I cut it short.
Yes, years of suffering. Do you know what was worse than the hunger? Watching my loved ones, my children grow old and die. All my family's long gone now. The last of my kin perished decades past. I fear I've nowhere to go.
Go to town, start a new life.
This is a big house, big estate. You can stay here.
Truly? I could never infringe so on your hospitality. Yet...
Yeah?
After all I've suffered, the years of starvation, I've but one dream. At last to prepare food that fortifies, nourishes, to delight in the tastes and smells of spices, to sit at one table with others and eat.
Don't see a problem if that's your dream. You could help Barnabas Basil in the kitchen. Eating his meals. You know he's not a culinary virtuoso.
Nothing could make me happier. Thank you.
No, thank you. House could use a woman's touch.
I've one other thing I'd like to tell you. Many years ago, my father assembled valuables for my dowry. I never wed, so they remained unclaimed. These baubles are no use to me now, but to you, well, perhaps let them be a token of my gratitude. If you wish to find them, you must go to my old home, to Trastamara. The dowry lies hidden in a barrel in the cellar. There are several barrels. You must give each a knock until you find the right one.
Do just that. Thanks. You sure you don't feel lonely out here?
I cannot say yet. Too little time has passed since you freed me of my thrall, but somehow, for now at least, I do not feel drawn to the city, to others.
Visited others' homes as a white?
Yes, but ever at night, when all were asleep.
Remember, you can always change your mind. Decide you've lived here long enough, just say the word.
I'd never wish to seem ungrateful.
And I'd never want you to stay against your will. See you later.
Take care, Witcher. And remember, you always have warm food awaiting your return.
Hunger Games. Search for Emily's dowry at the Trastamara estate. Alright. New adventure. Oh, I thought this was a graveyard. Didn't think it was an estate. To the cellar we go. Sea of spoons.
Might want to look around some. Nothing interesting here. This one's full too. Full.
It's gonna be this one again, like with the wines. Oh.
Nothing interesting here. This one's full too. Full. This one's full too. Nothing interesting here. Full. Strange.
Oh yeah, that one I just noticed. The bottom is like these are vertical. These were sorted horizontal. Gold stick of joy.
That's awful pretty. It'll look great in the house.
We'll never go that tunnel. Where is a key? I evidently don't have. I think it was down this way, wasn't it? The road sign. Yeah, here it is. Alright, let's place it. Assume it's a trophy. Gold stick of joy. Where that's supposed to look like. Alright, certainly looks fancier now. Nicer bed.
BB, know anything about the laboratory in the cellar? One of the previous owners taken interest in alchemy?
A laboratory? Alchemy? I know nothing of it. But I understand that to a witcher this must be a very intriguing find.
It is. It was walled up. Equipment's pretty ancient too, so it must have belonged to someone who lived at Corvo Bianca before you started working here. Whoever it was sure knew their stuff, though. Got dragonglass vials and flasks, stills, sublimators, vengerometers.
Forgive me, sir, but I fear I don't follow.
Just saying, it's top-notch equipment. True masterpieces of craftsmanship for use in alchemy. Brewing a concoction with this stuff versus doing it over an open fire? Well, there's no comparison.
Then I am all the more delighted you discovered it, sir.
Thanks. Gotta get back to my business now. See you soon.
Oh yeah. Now we can do the side quest I wanted to do. This one. Which takes place at the tourney grounds. After this we'll continue the main story, but first I gotta pee. Is it Gaav in the medics? Oh yeah, the guy that got knocked over by the giant mole rat.
It's all wrong. Nothing's ever to his liking. Old wet fart.
Alright, let's continue. Also, that little boy just knocked me away. Bastard. Alright, let's visit Gaav.
Witch it! I've a matter of prime urgency at...
Your wound. Feeling better?
It's healing splendidly, though I am to avoid trouble for some time. To be frank, that is precisely why I wish to speak with you.
Want me to stand in for you? Take on some trouble on your behalf?
That could very well be the case. You see, there is a maiden, nay, a lady. I suspect someone's cast an ill spell upon her. A curse, perhaps.
Let me guess. She suddenly grew cold, haughty, and distant, though the night before she was flirtatious and alluring.
Tut tut, Witcher. You jest, yet the matter is grave. Though true, the lady in question is dear to my heart. I shall not deny it. I fear she has fallen victim to ill magic, and knows no one she could turn to for help.
What makes you think she might be cursed?
You must keep all I say to yourself, I beg you. I would never dare to be so indiscreet normally, yet I'm troubled about her, for her. Vivian shuns the company of others. Though the fairest maid at court, she keeps men at a distance. I thus determined I would resort to trickery.
Trickery? That even befitting of a knight?
In war, yes. And what is love if not battle? As it were, one evening I crouched in hiding outside her seamstress's home. As Vivian emerged from it, I too emerged, ever so gently but convincingly collided with her, then promptly offered to escort her home. She consented. At first, all augured well. I proposed a more scenic route. She agreed. I made kindly forays into conversation, and she even began to respond as we neared the end of our route.
Then suddenly,
mid-speech, from her mouth there flew a most hideous shriek. I stopped stone cold in my tracks while she turned red, then promptly ran off. I did not give chase that time.
The vampire?
I attempted to approach her on several ensuing occasions, to learn what had happened, for I feared she had become entangled in some trouble. I noted that often, come night, she ventures into the woods, where I've seen her walk about a glade near a pool. I've striven on occasion to follow her, but lost track each time. It seemed then she'd melted into the air.
notice any other strange behavior, additional symptoms?
No, Vivian's avoided me wholly since the first encounter. But folk gossip.
What about?
They say she's secretive, that no one ever sees her after dusk, that she's wont to suddenly disappear.
Nothing unusual about any of that. Sound you heard. She might have just had a sore throat.
Had I thought it possible the sound was natural, I never would have taken up your precious time.
Tell me more about Vivian. Who is she? What's her story?
She's Her Enlightened Highness's lady-in-waiting. Her mother was a lady-in-waiting, her father a knight. That is all I've learnt, for the Duchessa grows angry when asked about her. Vivian spends her days within the palace walls. Yet we are in luck, for she has been named the tourney's patroness this year. Thus, each participant will be granted an audience with her.
Got a problem then. See, I'm not a participant.
I've devised a solution already. You shall take my place in the lists and thus gain the chance to speak to her. I was looking forward to winning the tourney, very much so. Yet for Vivian, I am prepared to sacrifice anything.
Hardly a regular job, this. Not often I gotta take part in a tourney to fulfill a contract. Fee can't be anything ordinary either.
I'm no magnet to command heaps of coin, but naturally I shall award you a just amount. How much do you demand?
400. Oh, never mind. Make it 650.
I have comrades I can ask. They would surely lend me coin, yet even that would not be enough. I have comrades I can ask. Agreed. That is an amount I can indeed muster.
Fine, I'll look into it. Gotta admit, piqued my curiosity.
I shall be forever in your debt. Now, we must ensure you are not eliminated from the tourney before you can meet Vivian.
Meaning?
Could you show me how you shoot, ride and fight, perchance? And you must learn the tourney rules, know how to apply them in practice. I did not mean to suggest I doubt your abilities. Everyone must train, even a witcher. Besides, the tourney contests must surely differ, require skills you don't usually apply, races above all. The choice is yours. Where shall we start?
Marksmanship. Feel I need to do some shooting.
Come with me. The marksmanship contest shall pit you against another for the best time and score. He who hits all his targets first wins.
Hope my aim's as good as that Cupid's who shot you.
Sometimes when you... Hit the red targets! Once more?
Done enough shooting.
Where to now? If you wish to know my thoughts, were I you, I would train on the race course ahead of all.
Let's do some riding.
Excellent idea.
I'm just doing this because I want to
Come with
learn
me.
the race track.
The tourney's race differs from others you might have taken part in. You shall not ride against any opponent.
How's it a race at all, then?
It's a race against time. The true track begins in the arena, runs round the tourney grounds, then finishes again in the arena. The training track, however, lies beyond the arena. We shall go there now.
Step into the arena.
Pecorito.
All is ready. The time you... During...
Yeah. Just need to ride. Mounted combat. Why is it telling me this now? Where... Oh, do I need to hit... Oh. That's why. Fuck me.
Come on now.
Will you give it another go?
Had enough.
Where to now?
Trained enough, I think. High time we saw to your Vivian.
She's not mine. Not yet. Now you must go to the inscription tent. Honor and glory are all true and good, but your scrolls must be in order.
Go to the inscription tent and enter the tourney.
The Duchess summoned him.
The merchant who runs so deep in the hunter.
Long live Duchessa
So, Witcher,
Anna Henrietta.
are you the one who I pledge my love to win the tourney.
A smashing place we have.
No two ways about it.
Wine by the bell. Peace and quiet.
Greetings. Want want to join the lists.
Naturally, we must first see to formalities, however. At Guillaume's request, I have looked into your personal history in its heraldic aspects.
Really? What did you come up with?
My findings show you may take part as Geralt of Rivia.
What a surprise.
Or as the Honorable Ravix of Forhorn. It's not every year we have a combatant who can boast of 2 crests. Which do you prefer?
The Honorable Ravix will do.
You may now take the shield bearing your crest.
I'm a witcher. Shields aren't something witchers ever use in combat.
Who mentioned using it in combat? Not I. The shield commemorates your participation in the tourney. You may take it as a souvenir.
Oh, I can put it in
that
home.
case, thanks.
Have you been instructed as to the tourney's challenges, prizes, and vows? If not, I do hope you will allow me to tell you about them.
Feels like I know everything I'd ever want to know about chivalric tourneys.
Splendid. In that case, you must make your vow. Upon what would you like to swear it?
I swear on her lustrous highness Garter, hell yeah.
I swear on her grace's illustrious garter to respect the chivalric virtues in competing.
May the gods succor you in your endeavors to overcome. Sign here, please, then fill out these forms. That is all I need from you. Now, as arranged by Guillaume, you shall be fitted with appropriate armor for the tourney.
Shiny.
You have also been assigned a tent for the tourney's duration. It stands near the arena. Good luck.
Oh, I thought this was Geralt's heraldry. Oh well, I like the colors more. So am I wearing this? I am. Ravix of 4 horns armor. Oh, it's all heavy, gross.
What a brute.
Move it.
Right, Edrica clans! Ducks nipples!
That's fine. Play for this.
Geralt, well, I'll be. Have you decided to turn knight errant?
All jesting aside, here on a job. You in the tourney too?
Am I? Ha! I shall square off against Rainfan of Atre. I saw him just moments ago. A nervous wreck. Stuffing his nose with fish steak, no less. As if that would aid his determination.
Guessing that's against the rules.
But who's to tell the Nilfgaardian what to do? Listen, Geralt. I've a tip for you. The timing of your marksmanship duel is such that you shall have the sun in your eyes.
Makes no difference to me either way.
Nor will it give you any pleasure. Since, as it is, we must both wait, play me in a round of Gwent. Should you win, I shall swap with you. To me, a southerner, the sun is no hindrance.
I mean, I don't care about the sun, but I'll play some Gwent.
Never turn down a round of Gwent.
I get a cool card. Hello, Kramer. Let's see, I need 13, can I... I could do one of these and play Triss, yeah, I'll do that. Only one? Rough. Oh, I didn't notice I had the extra. Cow power. Oh no. We don't like that one.
Congratulate you. We shall swap as agreed. We've passed the time rather nicely. Lady Vivian should appear forthwith. I'm off to face my first challenge.
Good luck. Good luck.
Fair knights, I salute you. The honor and duty of tourney patron have fallen to me this year. Fight honorably, so that I may bestow upon one of your number the tourney's grand prize. You have sworn your vows. You have ready body and soul. The time has come to test them.
I hope they're not using the split bolts. And they will accidentally hit the red targets.
Spark of the Mechtian royal line. His name's quite the mouthful, a true challenge to rhyme. His
That's where this
targets
camera
to
angle.
hit centrally and true are the ones in blue. Against him, new blood, a knight unknown till now. Seraphix of Forehorn, give us a bow. The targets he must with his quarrels thread are red. May the better man win.
Oh wait, I'm supposed to hit the red ones. Yeah, so I don't accidentally hit the blue ones, I mean. But I didn't use the split bolts when I did the practice one, so it shouldn't be using them now either.
Brave Seraphix has hit over one half of his marks. Will he manage to prevail? Are these glories first sparks? Seraphix jumps ahead, leaves the others behind. Do I see the... Seraphix has won! His boat struck the goal! Yet even this cannot soothe the ache in his soul.
Yeah, that doesn't give me XP, I don't care.
Your prize, sir. A crossbow adorned with your crest. I congratulate you.
Thank you, my lady. Would you tell me about the other prizes?
Alas, I cannot devote more time to you than to the other combatants. I have duties to attend to. Forgive me.
My medallion's vibrating strongly. Can only mean one thing. Magic.
The explanation is disappointing, I'm afraid. The fragrance I use, it's mixed by a sorceress.
To lose to an opponent such as you is a victory of its
Holy
own.
shit, what's happening with his bow?
Accept my congratulations as well.
Thanks.
Should get that thing checked. Might be cursed.
Good work! In the interim, I managed to determine which tent Lady Vivian occupies. Perhaps you could find a clue within it.
You're right. Vivian's cursed in some way. Sensed it when she opened the tourney.
In that case, we've no time to lose. Let us go.
Yeah, let's go now.
Right about now. Funk Soul Brother, check it out now.
This is her tent. You must look inside. Search it. I shall hoot like an owl should someone approach.
Claw marks, that's clear. Not sure what beast left them, just that it's big.
Oh, did she turn into a werewolf?
Oh,
Jar of concealing ointment. Powerful magic at work here.
So does it smell like wet dog? Alright.
Thy two breasts are like...
Oh shit, he's still working on that
all
poem.
Dark green and yellow. Seems Yen's not the only one with a fixed color scheme. Hairs and salts. Used to make compresses.
Oh, there was one
Someone
note.
approaches, quickly.
Oh, there was a note. On the table.
You were supposed to hoot.
We shall speak later. We must return to the tourney now. It's time for the second contest.
Sirs, what seek you in my lady's tent? Inspiration? Be gone from here. Why were you in there? The flower of chivalry. Striking glance.
Wait, can I still get in? Oh no, it's obstructed by solid curtain.
How fares your health?
Behold, gallant knights and ladies decorous, gaze at the host assembled before us. Look upon chivalry's best and most storied. Come from far lands,
But there was a dude
here
next to him.
seek glory. Hear now their names as I shout them aloud. Savor their titles,
Like one
of their
giant
presence
dude.
be proud. Halmarin, the Baron of Longfall. Linus of Metina. Rainfarn of Atra.
Guy that snorted coke.
Makaspark of Maked.
What's the guy duel against with the bow?
Of Troy.
Troy?
Guy de Boisfren, in service to the Duchess. Delwyn of Craigiau. Count Tai of Dondal. Ansay of Lyria and Rivia a prince. Graphics of Forhorn. For Gregoire of Montgorgon, let out a roaring cheer. The faint fire of silence, Tawny champion from last year. Today's winner of contests, his victory to secure, shall face a Gregoire in a challenge severe.
Oh, it is a person. Yes, I see the
Does
head
ignorance
slightly moving.
demand a bard intercede? Does someone need telling how tourneys proceed?
Graphics of Forhorn. Is that what you call yourself? You shan't fool me. To this day I bear marks where I met your steel. But don't you remember? I am Tai of Dorntal, and I swear to you, before the tourney's end, I shall have added another puck to that collection on your map.
Done? Then step aside. You're in my way.
The
Can
tourney's
one man be so
protector,
based?
The mate Vivian. Her beauty entrances both beasts and men.
My heart's greetings, dear knights. May my grace guide you and show you the path of honor, valor, and glory! Accept my wishes of good fortune, sir, and devote all your strength to the tourney, and only it.
The time has come for you, Sir Knight. Mount your steed. Swift be your flight.
Ladies and gentlemen of lineage illustrious, soon steeds shall swarm like ants most industrious. To beat time's passage they'll ride like the gale. What a sight to behold, what a lark, what a tale! Before us ceramics of four-horn dubbed, his spurs flash like lightning, to a shine they've been rubbed. And he's up! We the thunderous roar, hoofs pounds the ground. No legion of drummers could make such a sound.
Cringe. Leaving the track? No, I'm not.
Keep your eyes peeled for the Hanses, Witcher.
How was that a miss? Saw the sword going right through the damn thing. Fuck it, whatever. Shit, 2 paths. Now I'm gonna run out of time, god damn it. Acceptable, blah 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 blah, I don't care, blah 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 blah, reload.
So?
Blah 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 blah.
Suck, drop.
Don't care. Also changing the bolt in my crossbow, this split once does not do any favors at all.
And he's up! We the thunderous roar,
Can I open my fucking inventory? Alright, how do you use shitty bolts, I guess.
Pounds the ground. No legion of drummers could make such a sound.
Keep your eyes peeled for the Hanses, Witcher.
Wow, really? And again.
When I was young.
Alright, both has goats in the way.
Monsters, wildcats, bandits,
That way did feel better than the left way. Fuck's sake. I love that it just switches which side it's gonna swing at even when I'm not moving anything. Good stuff.
So close! Will he last? Endure and keep pace? A race of such style, such grace, such speed. To watch was a pleasure, a treat indeed. To honor our entrance, praise each fair knight. We shall feast from eve till dawn's first light. The finest of wine and food shall be served. If you've blood in your veins, come collect what's deserved.
I congratulate you. Here, your prize. A saddle adorned with your crest.
Many thanks.
By the way, my maid saw a man with white hair sneak out of my tent. Would you know who it might have been?
No idea.
How juvenile.
Congratulations on your win. In stellar style, no less. Ah, I no longer regret I was not able to participate. Almost.
Why would I escape from the fucking entrance? Why wouldn't I just go out on the back side of the tent instead?
Lead the way.
That was such a dumb thing.
So, any thoughts on Vivian?
Her beauty's striking.
That is not what I ask.
Still too early to say anything I'd be willing to stand behind. Managed to figure one thing out. She uses powerful magic, masking illusions.
Do you mean to say she might in truth look different than she seems?
Only guessing right now.
We've still some time before Vivian arrives. Let us drink. To Vivian, may you find the means to aid her.
To Vivian.
Ah, when I first laid eyes on her, I finally understood what all those poems and ballads were trying to say.
Love's not poetry alone. Sometimes it's prose. Sometimes it's just plain ugly.
You say that only because you do not know Vivian as I do. A life with her would be sweetness itself.
Actually, you don't know her all that well either.
Nice scar.
Dropped something.
I demand satisfaction. You've insulted me twicely.
And twicely ought to be enough.
You refuse to duel? Then I shall show you how I treat cowards.
Alright. Give him what he wants. Yes. Fuck him up. Oh, he actually knocked out him. Unlucky.
Nothing, Ty. Might want to give some serious thought to whether you want to face me for a fourth.
I shall kill you, freak!
You got your chance, sir. You failed to seize it, and now you must leave.
We shall meet again, mutant.
In Witcher 4. Stefan? No, that's not Stefan.
My heart swells to behold this beautiful celebration of valor and honor, and to witness you, who embody the chivalric virtues in your lives, strive for greatness. Yet, after a time of combat must come a time of peace and respite. Thus, I invite all who fought in the tourney to this feast held in your, and none other's, honor. And should any among you crave solitude, private tents await you nearby. The group melee shall take place on the morrow. Glory shall be within grasp for each and every one of you. The best among you shall have the honor to face our reigning champion, the famed Gregoire de Gourgon, victor of last year's tourney. Celebrate, make merry, revel as you will, yet be mindful of the trial that awaits you tomorrow.
Follow her. We shall meet in your tent before your last contest. You must help her.
Just introduce the night. That grey dome scoundrel, ever seeking Lady Vivian. Some kind of maniac.
Dun, 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 dun.
Strange. Was sure I'd find her here.
Vivian's notes. Magic cream, raisin saddle, shoes, dragon skin. 4 L's of cloth. Alright, let's look at this new bolt we got. Crossbow. Yeah. Not all that fantastic. What about the saddle? I assume it's gonna have the same stats as the... Yeah, I'll put it on. Put on the devil horns as well. Let's see how it looks on Roach. I was accursed. Oh, bird.
Flew off. Worth going after.
Oh.
Looks like the bird's leading me somewhere.
The bird is Vivian. She's cursed to turn into a chick every evening. "9 PM maybe, judging by the time. didn't mean to fall into the river. Not interested in fighting panthers, thank you. Oh, I know this place. This is where we got the Grotor quest. The sleeping guy.
Bird flew off over the hill. Might be quicker to pass through the cave.
You say so. Can I wear my proper gear now? I can put on that knight armor when we're in the tournament. Oh! Was there anything in that cave? Nope. Hello, chicken. Whoa. It's flying sideways. Very impressive.
Witcher.
Lady Vivian? Counted on me getting lost.
Nice.
I did. I thought you no different from the knights. Good at tourneys, hopeless in the face of true danger. I was mistaken.
Hear you come to this clearing often.
This is where it all began. And as I was not able to evade you, save myself from you, then I want it done here. In this very spot, with no witnesses.
You're talking about...
Want what done?
While you are a witcher, you were hired to kill me, were you not? Then do so, now. And do it quickly, I beg you. I shan't resist.
Witchers only hunt monsters. And even then, not all. You're no monster.
Then what am I to your eyes?
Sexy monster girl.
Only thing I've figured out so far is you're no danger to anyone. Hope to learn more, though.
If you've no contract on my life, why take an interest at all? Did Gaav put you up to it? Is that why?
He wanted to help you. Asked me to do him a favor. Frankly, if I can do something for you, I'll do it, willingly.
Why should I trust you?
'Cause the Duchess trusts me? 'Cause I'm a freak, too? 'Cause cases like yours are my bread and butter? Take your pick.
You shall not turn on me. Use what I say against me. You shall not tell anyone.
You got nothing to fear. Came here to help you, and I won't peep a word to anyone unless I decide it's absolutely necessary.
So be it. I shall tell you what my mama once told me. When she was with child, expecting me, she and my father spent much time together near the wood, here in this clearing. Mama loved to listen to the orioles sing. She would stroke her belly and say, "My daughter should be as beautiful as that bird. Such is my wish."
Oh, there was a genie
But
around?
a creature dwelt in the wood who envied my parents their happiness. One day it appeared before them to say the whole wood belonged to it, and they had dared to delight in something that was not theirs. It demanded payment, and when my parents said that they had nothing, it claimed their unborn daughter as its own.
What? Doesn't make any sense.
Parents ever describe the creature?
They called it a nymph born of the deep woods, with no mother or father. But I was too young, too distraught by the curse's onset to ask after details.
What happened after that?
Nothing at first. I came into the world a perfectly normal child, and my parents forgot that day's events. But 15 summers into my life, the curse began to show. Initially only when the moon was full. But now it's advanced so that even in daytime I must use magic ointment to mask its symptoms, to look normal. Thus I thought someone had discovered my secret, then hired you to kill me. In fact, I was resigned to death in coming here. Perhaps death would be preferable to my complete and permanent transformation. For I fear that is what lies in store.
The curse. It could be reversible. Once ran into a baron transformed into a cormorant, ostensibly for good. Managed to cure him completely.
And you truly think you could do something like this for me?
Can't guarantee a thing. Tough case, yours. You were cursed before birth. That alone complicates things. Also, you claim the curse is increasing its hold. Symptoms are progressing. Could try transferring the curse onto someone else.
What? Out of the question. I shall not allow it to ruin an innocent's life.
You could turn. What if you transferred it onto a bird? The kind of branch it turns into.
Safe.
So there is another.
All right, there is another. Ancient ritual. We'd need an Oriole egg. Should release the curse's grip permanently. Gotta warn you though, could have serious consequences.
Consequences? What kind?
Curse was cast before you came into this world. Ritual involved transferring it to an as-yet unhatched chick. You'd be free. Thing is, you could be left with the average lifespan of an Oriole.
7 years. I understand. Alas, every rose has its thorn, and there are no happy endings. Yet truth be told, I never thought I would get one. I came here prepared to die, yet you wish to give me 7 years of life. Real life, free life. This is no dilemma. I agree, wholeheartedly.
I see why. I understand. Don't have to decide just yet. Think it through.
I will. They must miss me at the tourney grounds by now. Shall we? Return.
Let's. But are you gonna...
Yes. I cannot appear there all in feathers. Pardon me for a moment.
What?
You can change at will?
No, but I discovered the water of this pool helps. Its effects are brief, but I can always be sure of them.
Interesting.
I wanna take a look into this pool then.
Come.
Why did she drink the water from the pool?
Did you learn anything?
Yeah.
Then speak, man. Can you not see I'm out of my mind with worry? What ails her?
She asked me not to talk about it.
But I want only the best for her. Perhaps I shall be able to help or, I don't know, console her at the least.
Do I tell him? Do I not tell him? I don't remember saying I wouldn't tell anyone. I would only say was utmost necessary. I should keep my word.
Vivian gave me the details of her situation, but she did so in confidence. Promised I wouldn't tell anyone.
But I'm not just anyone. Why, I would do anything for her. I was the one to ask you to help her. You cannot shut me out now.
I'm sorry. Look, in time Vivian will come to understand what she owes you. I'm sure of it. But until then, you gotta understand the whole world doesn't revolve around you.
How dare you lecture me? This is not the aid I sought. And to think I gave up my spot in the tourney to you, I regret it now. Do you even intend to compete to the end?
You ungrateful
Or now
little
that you've
shit.
bound Vivian to your terms, you no longer see the need?
I don't back out of anything. I'll take part in the last skirmish. Besides, Vivian will be busy till the tourney's end.
Indeed. In that case, you must meet the other knights of your team. They await near the arena's entrance, by the training ground.
Oh,
Got
calm
it.
down.
Thanks.
I was very upset until that point.
I know now the two teams' rosters. I shall be captain of ours. That means you shall do as I say for the duration of the fight.
No.
Is this clear?
I don't think
Hammer
so.
and Alonfo will lead the opposing team. With this skirmish, we commemorate the Battle of Fox Hollow of 1218, when a hands of southern outlaws led by Halar the Brown attacked Tucson only to be driven off by brave knights, thus setting a precedent. Since that day, knights errant have guarded the duchy's borders. Palmerin drew the short straw, so his team shall play the barbarian Hatter's men. Any questions?
None.
If
Are
you
we
swing your
role-playing?
blade as deftly as you shoot, we shall win. Good luck.
It is time, gentlemen. Take your weapons and proceed to the arena.
I'm not wearing my tournament armor. I not have to.
A cheer for the knights, the ladies, the lords. For our next entertainment, the team shall cross swords. 2 rifle crews, 2 coteries shall fight full tilt till one's dropped to its knees. Who virtue ignores or lance blows unclean shall forever be branded as shameful, obscene. While the knights prepare, let me say I'm elated to behold such a crowd on edge, breath baited.
Hello, Clover.
Whoever
Yes.
here wins the past champion shall face. All others must leave, heads bowed in disgrace.
We're gonna have a little team deathmatch.
Let us begin!
Apparently I don't have to
Race a ruckus! Blood, sweat, and tears shall soon follow in battle.
Geralt. There we go.
No mercy!
My god, losers. I guess I get upset if I cast signs as usual. I thought we were on the same team.
Painful, like a thorn to the heart, only more painful.
I only got the shield guy left. Understandable, shields are OP in this game.
The lust to do evil. I'll beat it out of you.
Man, he's dead set on that guy. Oh my god, move!
There's but rabbits, though he's far from done. When all the dust clears, shall he have won?
Attack! Attack!
Alright.
The world's never seen a fight quite so glorious. For showing such verve, each knight was victorious. Yet in tourneys as in life, but one champion may reign. Today he is the one, praised be his name. He felt a whole host, slew the most. To Rafix of Forhorn, who the strength of lions boasts. He sailed through all trials, each test he passed with ease, but now awaits the last. Will it bring him to his knees? For Gregoire de Gorgon, who on this ground's last won, shall spar him for the title, and the day is done. To the tired Tremenda, we salute your endeavors. Return to your wives, your loves, your whomevers.
Cursed bird lady.
It is time. Step into the arena.
Step into the
Should
arena.
you suffer grievous harm during combat, have you any last wishes? Any missives you wish passed to your loved ones?
Thanks, I'm fine.
The brave knight Rafix hails from Forhorn. It might sound fictitious, yet there he was born. Now entering the grounds, a titan of infamy. Gregoire de Gorgon, victor of Las's tourney.
I wish both combatants good fortune and fame.
They sink the grounds, the titans locked stairs. Ferocious
I'm not allowed to cast signs.
Hunting hares. Mesdames and messieurs,
Alright, it's just like the fist fights. Except this guy doesn't flinch.
Gregoire de Gorgon! Hip hip hooray! Hooray! I should take this opportunity to remind all that today's tourney is brought to you by the Flamentino and
Sting like a bee, dance like a butterfly. Achievement unlocked, a night to remember. Yeah, that's why I called him the mountain.
He defeated Gregoire de Gorgon. Hail Rafix, Rafix, Rafix,
Cool, what do I get? Sick, I'm gonna put that on my wall.
As patron of this grand tourney, I've the honor to decorate our grand champion. His vow he made upon the garter of her illustrious highness, Anna
Nice hat.
Henrietta. Doubtless the Duchess's grace carried him to the splendid victory. He showed great courage, great strength, great composure. He fought nobly with honor, and thus rightfully deserves the title of this year's Champion of the Arena!
I need to talk to you.
Not now. We shall meet later in my tent. I've duties to attend to, as do you. Folk regard
Ravs of Forhorn
the
sword.
least you should do is wave.
I wanna check the pool. Might be an answer there.
Greetings, my lady. Have you decided?
I have. I stand by all I have said. I wish to endanger no one and thus choose the method involving an egg. If it's to be the egg of an oriole, I know where to find one. There is a nest in my clearing. Might you explain the nature of the ritual? Its exact course?
Sure, but seems your tent's grown ears. Show yourself, Guillaume. Can hear you breathing, and I know damn well it's you.
Why are you here, sir? This is a private audience. Geralt, what is the meaning of this? Is this some scheme you've hatched unbeknownst to me?
Guillaume's no foe. Though there's little honor in meddling, he meant well, means well. You guessed correctly. He was the one to hire me, but only because he wanted to help you.
I didn't
My
snitch.
lady, I live to serve you. Whatsoever you require, you need but beckon. I am yours to command.
Are you quite finished? Is that all you wish to say?
I suppose so.
So you shall do what I command, sir. Very well then. Listen carefully. Leave this tent, turn towards the duchy's northern marches, and run. Run until the tawny grounds are no longer within sight. Return only once you've cooled off. Then leave me be forevermore. Understood?
My lady, but your troubles. I only wish the Witcher see.
Out now!
You heard the lady. Get out, you beta. Let the alpha handle this.
You assured me I could trust you!
I didn't say anything.
I kept your secret. Didn't tell him anything he didn't already know.
I understand he hired you, so you had to report to him. But this is not his affair, Geralt. This is my life.
And it's now or never.
Absolutely sure you did the right thing? Not too hasty rejecting his help? Can't conduct the ritual using your reflection without him. Needed someone who'd willingly assume the curse in your stead.
And you thought I would agree to this? No, Geralt! When we spoke in the meadow, you told me of a ritual which required no lusty knights to aid us. This is the method I wish to pursue.
Not ready to do that yet.
I understand lifting a curse is no simple affair, even for a witcher. But I've made my decision and fear none of the risks. Return to me when you are ready.
No, I want to see if I can do something with the pool. Roach. I'm not wearing this hat. Remove that. Much better.
Giddy up.
See if I can remember the way there. It was up this way. Don't care about that. Up this path, past the panthers. Up this bridge.
Move it!
I think it was to our right, here somewhere.
Giddy up.
Yeah, there's the cave entrance. Wait. Yeah, I think we got a cutscene here. This is not the pool. Ah, it's behind me. In this direction. Yeah, I'm having an earlier stream today because I'm planning to do stuff during the time I normally would stream. Alright, is there anything we can do here? Anything in the bottom of the pond, maybe? Yeah, I got to try it. I've been playing it for most of the day and got to play a little bit last night. Alright, we can't do anything at the pond. They lied to me. The hell? Oh well, I guess we'll go back. Yeah, I have fun with it. It was hard to stop playing. I just want to get to
go.
Not necessarily end game, but I want to get more like dungeon stuff, so you get to kill more things, because all the like open world questing is pretty boring.
Hey there.
I guess this is the wrong way. Oh yeah, I want to go to that thing. Can I do it along this road? Yes, I can. Because the open world thing is like mash the interaction button between characters and go to a place and kill 2 things. I think you go to the next place and kill 2 things there, interact with some sack, etc. Dungeons are way better. You get to kill plenty of things. So I assume the late game is gonna be more of that stuff, so I'm looking forward to see what that's like.
Eat, drink, and be merry. Thus spake the prophet Leviosa.
I also like the how you can build your character, because you have more skills than you can fit. So you like have to decide which skills you want to put on your action bar to run with. And you can respec for free, luckily. Alright, let's do this, Vivian. Oh, you're shorter than usual.
Are you ready, Witcher?
Need to find an egg. Preferably an Oriole's. Ritual itself isn't complicated, but like I said before, there'll be a side effect. Still sure you want to go through with it?
Yes. I saw a nest in the clearing where we spoke. But before we go, tell me, what will become of the chick?
Dies.
We'll have to break the egg. Like you said, not everyone gets a happy ending.
And for a dream to come true, there must be sacrifices. Very well. Let us go.
Surely there's something with the lake we can do to solve this, because we're giving so much attention about that. Maybe I should have waited at the lake instead of going directly to the arena.
This is the place.
Oh, I don't have to go and look for an egg, sweet.
Oh no! A panther's got at the nest!
Stand back. I'll take care of this. Eggs fell on a moss patch. They're fine except for one. It's cracked.
Use that one.
Will it do?
Think so.
Now what must I do?
Just to be sure, gonna ask one last time. Positive you want to do this? If we succeed, the changes will be irreversible. You'll probably also only have 7 years left to live, at the most.
7 years free of the fear that someone might spy me at the wrong moment? Of the stigma of being a freak, a monster? 7 years of a life both true and unfettered. Yes, Geld. I'm certain I wish to do it.
All right. You need to concentrate now. Repeat after me. Muna Gandrau, Muna Finerat.
Muna Gandrau, Muna Finerat.
Muna gandrau, muna finnerat. Muana gandrau, muana finnerat.
Damn it.
Geralt,
Medallion is shaking.
look!
There's a monster nearby.
Oh, gods! I shall be able to attend balls. I shall travel to Oxenfurt, to Novigrad even. Thank you, Witcher.
Ought to thank Guillaume. He's the one hired me to help you.
Yes, I'm grateful to him as well, immensely. Will you tell him so?
What the
for
fuck?
me?
Tell him yourself, bitch.
Should tell him yourself, don't you think?
Perhaps I should, but I would prefer not to. Convey my gratitude to him in my stead. Please, be so kind.
I am friend zone to the end.
Sure, I'll tell him. Farewell, Vivian.
Alright, let's talk to Guillaume. I'm playing as artillerist in Lost Ark, so I'm a guy with a very big gun. It turns into miniguns and a flamethrower and even artillery pieces. Which is a lot of fun, it's a lot of explosions on the screen. A lot of craters being made. Very cool special effects in it. Surely we can ride faster from this. Come on, Roach. Nope. Roach is bugged.
Come on.
How did I fix this last time? I don't think I did. I'd like reload if I wanna. What's this? Is there only one sword on my back? Put those things back on, good sir. There we go. Now we can sprint again.
The gods have sent the beast as punishment for our sins.
I'm so tired of that woman.
Geralt, what of Vivian?
Managed to lift her curse.
Truly? So all will be well. Her troubles are done?
Asked me to give you a message. Said she's grateful. Thanks to you, she can live a normal life.
Good, good. But how does she fare?
Method she chose worked. Thing is, she might only live for a few years more. 7 or so, most likely. Though I could be wrong.
You had better be. You failed me, Witcher. I placed my trust in you and...
It was Vivian's decision. Wanted to do it her way. Can't blame me for that. Got this bard friend. Philosopher too, I guess. Amateur. He'd say, if you love somebody, set them free.
Do you know what, Geralt? You earned your reward, so take it. But keep your advice to yourself. Adieu.
Annoying little shit, that guy.
Only two ways about it.
Oh!
During the tourney, one knight got stuck in his arm, so bent out.
Alright, let's see. What's the time?
Don't crowd around.
I think we have time to do this quest now. Shall I do something that takes less time? See if I can find that painter.
A fruitful hunt to you, Witcher.
And we can grab the clothes.
Long live Duchess Anna Henrietta!
Hey! Don't you step on me!
Here? What's up?
Ah, welcome back to our northern dandy.
All jests aside, let me see what you got in your wardrobe.
I'm more than willing, sir.
Alright, what do we have? Elegant Bouclair doublet. And the regular ones. Alright, let's go to the Bouclair one, I guess. There. Should be enough. And you can have this garbage armor I was forced to wear. Oh, no, ooh, I don't want to buy that back now. I was thinking I could put it up in the town, not the town, the armor stands, but never mind. Not buying back for that price. We ain't got no money.
Thanks.
Ever your servant, sir.
A note. Let's see, any quests in town? Any exclamation marks? Oh yeah, we could cash in on our knight errantry.
My sword? Greetings, knight. My clerks have brought word of heroic deeds on your part. Please accept this compensation for your toil, good sir.
Thank you very much.
Well, see you.
Go in peace.
Only 600. Meh.
Chill place we have, eh? Wine by the day. Peace and...
When I think of those days of yore, ere fate had found my...
Don't crowd around.
Lebiotus Wisin Lands.
What a
Oh.
Quite a bottle, quite a pussy.
Is there anything down here? Nope.
Witcher, whoa there!
Oh?
Come here, be nimble, be quick.
Is it?
Refix of Forhorn, so content to see you. Le Papillon Troubadour. remember?
Hey there. Know what? The whole Ravix thing? Only ever a joke. Call me Geralt, please.
Geralt of Rivia? Naturally! How did it ever escape me? You must know, I'm a devoted fan.
Thanks.
Of Master Dandelion. I know the bards, every ballad in his cycle about the Witcher. Oh, I cannot believe my luck.
Need something? From me?
Indeed, a matter most magnificent. My coiffeur, Jean-Louis Lotovic, has gone missing. Now, you shall rescue him while I compose an epic ballad about it. Listen, fair folk, to a glorious tale of a missing friseur and a widowhood prevailed.
Alright.
What happened exactly? Claim the hairdresser's missing, but are you sure?
Yes, yes. I've no doubt something's transpired. Something terrible, absurd. Jean-Louis is never late to work. He's punctual to a fault. I'm certain he'd be honored if I am the one to sing of his dramatic rescue.
Fine, see what I can learn. Now, if you have to come with me, just one request. Stay out of the way. Mine and my swords.
Of course. You shan't
Also, button your
even
shirt.
notice me. Jean-Louis' studio is
I need to
just
have your
there,
gut hanging.
right here. Ah!
What's the matter?
I've hit upon the perfect ending. And all for the glory of her grace, the Duchess.
Pep again?
Thought this was about a witcher and a coiffeur. What's the Duchess got to do with it?
Her grace can be as fickle as the colt she rides. Today, all remember my fine couplets at the tourney. Yet tomorrow, her illustriousness bought by her breakfast might demand a new epic poem. One must grab at opportunity before it flits away. Well then, where shall we start?
I don't know.
At the door, by breaking it down.
Break down, break down. Hello?
Scissors are completely dull. No way you could use these to cut
Let's
hair.
go inside.
Empty pomade jar. Strong floral fragrance. Very strong.
That's Jean-Louis' special floral elixir. A recipe is a jealously guarded secret.
Looks like he ran out. Locks untouched. No attempt at forced entry. This jar's empty too.
Book.
The coiffeur's log. A manicure, curling, Cintrian pendulum, Rivian ponytail, raftsman's due. Long out of style in Novigrad. His appointments. Last one was a certain Lady La Pompadour. Know her?
Yes, a dear old bird. Jean-Louis done her hair for a decade. Completely harmless.
Sketch here. Looks like a map. This mean anything to you?
I may understand where it points, but if so, there's naught there. Just fields and meadows.
Think I understand.
As do I. Perhaps.
Around he looked, yet all was quite proper. I see razors, pomades, but no blasted hair chopper.
Mind being quiet for a minute? Think I might know what happened to the hairdresser. No evidence of a break-in, no signs of a struggle. To my mind, he just went out to find ingredients for his pomade. Looks like he ran out. Of pomade.
Yes, indeed. He'd have gone into the meadows beyond the city to gather flower petals for it. Trolls must have devoured him. Or a cyclops. Splendid either way.
Think you could find the place using his map?
Naturally.
Lead the way then.
Jean-Louis Ludovic's map. Cheers and a witcher I sing.
Shall at shone in its azure glow, sand marking times like a daisical flow. They ventured beyond walls by vines entwined,
Into the unknown, the poor barber to find.
Gonna do that the whole way?
Bidding them farewell, the gravestones must covered. They strode
Got encouraging
briskly
your
on
old.
by doubts unencumbered.
What do you
Hold! The location from the map.
Damn it, get back.
Oh yeah, that reminds me. Can we get this now? We can. Just need to make some red mutagens. Let's see, 5 points, 5 points, 5 points. So, alright, gonna need 5 more. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Alright. One more and we'll get another slot. We can put fleet-footed right over here.
What beast was that?
An Archospore.
Might there be more nearby?
Who knows?
And your sharpened senses.
This place
what
is
do
full
they
of them.
say?
That you'd rather turn and run.
Oh, a primo jest. Let us continue onward. I know you'll stand in my defense. You will you not? On to the second point on the map. The witch's blade flash juices spouted and poured, covering all about in an Archospore's gore. There! Jean-Louis' basket! I'd recognize
basket
it
of
anywhere.
flower
He
petals.
was here.
Same smell
We
as
can
the
be
pomade.
certain now. Oh, here. This looks just like a clue.
Grass is trampled. Multiple sets of footprints. A little blood. Seems you were right. He ran into trouble.
Phew! What luck! I just hope it's not Cyclopes. Hard pressed to find a rat. So, on his trail yet, are you?
Oh, he's in this cave.
Ground's made of rock. Trail's gone cold. Wandered deeper into the cave.
Trust me, Senor. This quack is the left bread. At the community court, they have nothing else. No damn safe. Pure poppycock, you beard mangler! The latest rage in some bomb-botched cove here. We're in Nilfgaard, you bung munch!
What did he do to you?
What did he do? He quaffed me, gave me a duck's ass, an ape drape, a beaver bottle. I don't even know. So ashamed I couldn't attend the tourney. I'd have proved my valor, Mademoiselle Vivian de Tabry my prize. Then this scallywag with his talk of the rage missed my chance by the hair on my head.
Got him back good from what I can see.
That is but the start. I've not yet decided if I shouldn't snip off something more.
Doesn't seem terribly chivalrous. What about honor? Your oath on the peacock? All that?
I do vow on the noble bird I shall gut you if you do not skedaddle. On guard! Stand and fight! I challenge thee, and you boys dare not intervene. By golly, by gum, this will be chivalrous.
Listen, children, a story you shall hear of a witcher who walloped a rogue knight's steady hair.
I shall slaughter that shit stylist.
Slaughter this.
Remember, you must win.
Oops. Audience got hit. Unlucky. That's what I get for staying too close to the fight.
Late. I believe we'll be on our way.
Le Papillon, let me hold his wounds. You saved me at the last second.
You're welcome. Jean-Louis Ludovic, I presume. Let's get out of here before he...
Quiet, both of you! I've got it! They froze in their fear, the knight's henchmen and squires, while his bowels set loose, heavenward spiraled. The witcher cleft him in two lacerated, his neck swing the swine adroitly castrated. With one more caress from the witcher's blade, the knight's guts popped out, his breakfast betrayed. They
Quite what happened.
a pace on his stump arms like crutches, all for the glory of her grace, the Duchess.
What about my pay?
I've decided you should receive a reasonable share of the royalties.
Royalties?
Payable, let us say, semi-annually?
Meaning you're broke just now.
I owe you 1,000 thanks, Master Witcher. I'll gladly pay your reward. Not to mention trimming you when you see the need that come by.
Thanks. Take care now.
All right. Now let's skedaddle. Where the hell are we on the map? Alright, in the middle of nowhere. That looks like a place we could check out. Yeah, I guess we could do some question mark clearing next time. But for now, gotta go. So, I want to thank you all for watching. And until next time, bye bye.